Here, this is a good one for the new. I mean, it's not new, but the whatever. The Kennedy Center. Is the Kennedy Center now the Trump Center or something? Anyway, so because of because our dear leader is so concerned about, especially the history and music history, in Washington D.C., he'll love this, right? I mean, this will be right up his alley. And also for next POTUS 48, Santi White, because she's going to be the next president. This is like Santi's roots. So I guess because of the fact that I'm really patriotic, I'm giving our dear leader some insight into his nearest competitor for, I guess he's running for a third term. I guess we have to assume that that's the reality. So
story you'll only see on 4, a newly discovered live recording of one of punk rock's most influential bands is being released this week.
It comes 45 years after it was first recorded at a DC nightclub. Bad Brains was a local band with a reputation for wild live shows that ultimately had them banned in the district.
News 4's Mark Seagraves takes a listen to the recording that's being released by a new record label based in Montgomery County.
Banned in Washington, D.C. I mean, that's real American heroism.
Of the punk music scene in 1979, when the lead singer, H.R., jumped from the balcony of the Bayou nightclub onto the stage.
Yeah, that was pretty wild because we were, really psyched to play. And the amps were feeding back and the energy was building. Where's HR? So I kind of just looked, and then he came flying down from up top. But when he hit the stage, we took off. And
Daryl Jennifer, bass player for Bad Brains, recalls.
Can you do that, Donald John Trump?
Got Bad Brains banned from a DC club.
I've done that. I shouldn't now because Grace will be mad at me. She's my physical therapist.
It's called Banned in DC.
Jennifer wrote the song after the band was banned from another DC club, the Child Herald.
They didn't know what they were getting into, and the kids jumped around, and, it wasn't what they were into. So the owner said, we're not doing this anymore. And
hey, Donald John Trump, you didn't know what you were getting into either, did you? You didn't realize that this all leads to bad brains and penis and vagina and incest and...
With 1,000 other places to go, I'll swim across the Atlantic if that's the only place I can go. So it's...
Bad Brains. Boy, that must be your favorite band, isn't it, Donald John Trump?
Two-record set recorded in
Bad Brains.
1981 at the legendary Bayou nightclub in Georgetown. The recordings were co-produced by Zev Feldman and Don Zentera at Inner Ear Studios.
It had everything the Bad
The
Brains
Ipsy Eardrum.
to the stage.
You know that record, Donald John Trump? The Ipsy Eardrum. Orobindo on Ash International.
They were a group that just put their whole bodies and minds and souls and everything they knew about their music into it.
You know that track, William Edward Durant,
that they
the third?
themselves fashioned.
Bad Brains Live at the Bayou is the first release for Time Traveler Recordings, a new record label launched by Feldman and based in Montgomery County.
I was absolutely blown away because these recordings on Live at the Bayou predate their entire full album discography. It basically rewrites history. It's a new chapter.
Rewriting history, huh? Donald John Trump? I guess that's a theme.
Live at the Bayou will be available Friday.
You're really into rewriting history, aren't you?
Mark Seagraves, News 4.
Always get some music history with
You and all of us with the fucking bad brains.